Hello everyone, we are Team Tech Ninja. Before starting our presentation, we'd like to show you a small video. So let's see.
Today is Arif's father's open heart surgery, and the doctor said that he needs 5 bags of O-negative blood. Arif was looking for blood here and there, and suddenly one of his friends suggested him to try an application to find donor. Arif downloaded the application and signed up with all the necessary information. Then he logged in. He found a nice dashboard with Find Donor option. He tapped on it and filled up all the necessary information and made a blood request. Within the request processing time, he also looked for other options and found blood bank list. He searched with his area name and found blood bank names and contact numbers of that area. Suddenly he received a call, and it was none but the blood donor who received Arif's request. The donor found the request in push notification and called Arif for the confirmation. Arif was looking into the other features of the application while the donor was on his way. He came to the things that are important before donating blood. He became very excited to see an option named SMS request. He came to know that any user without having Android devices can also request for blood using Robi or Airtel network. He found this very useful and became happy to manage blood for his father and save a life. And this is the application named Save Life.
So basically this is the actual situation of our country. Like Bangladesh now is lagging behind of voluntary blood donors. So there happened a research in 2016 that there's annual blood requirement was like 10 lakh unit, and among them 70% of that was fulfilled. So 30% was shortage. And again, if we go to the past, like 2015 and 14, the annual blood requirement was 6.7 lakh and 6.5 lakh. So you can see that it is gradually increasing. The requirement is increasing, but the fulfillment is not increasing. So the shortage is also increasing. So we thought and researched about this problem, and we get to a point that this problem is gradually occurring due to the communication gap between the blood donors and the receivers. So we came with our app Save Life to solve this problem. So now we will go to our application overview. So our application is an Android based application where when people does a blood request, it is passed to a person who is registered to our application, is passed to a person who is registered to our application and who is able to donate blood. Now we will see some features of our application, that is secure database, and then SMS request, tap notification, health tips, and then blood bank database friendly user interface. So this was the features. And for revenue, we are using in our application, there are 3 basic APIs in our application. From the BD apps API, that is a SMS API, a subscription API, and the cash API. So for the subscription and the registration, there is no charge, but we have put a small charge for the blood request. Further, we will use the USSD API so that the user is able to send a small code through the SMS to avoid the hassle of the message. So by this way, we will be able to reach more customers of this app. So next, I will describe the technical overview. So what happens when the user sends a request to the application server? It processes the request and sends a token to the Firebase Cloud Messaging service and sends a push notification to the donor. And if the donor accepts the request, it creates a record in the app server. And for the BD apps API, if the user sends a request to send a message to the BDS server, it actually matches the keyword and sends the message to the app server, and then sends the token to the Firebase Cloud Messaging service, and again the same process happens. And also it sends back the SMS to BDS server and the user. So last of all, I want to conclude that our application is mainly based in based in Dhaka. Now we want to expand our service throughout the world. That our main motto is from now on, again, no one should die in need of blood. Thank you. Our application is fully functional now, and it is also uploaded in Google Play Store. If you want to see, you may see it now. So thank you. This is all from us.